Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, July 30th, and I am your morning witch. So today we're going to clear up, just in case there's any confusion about, on Saturday I gave out the message that apparently a lot of people needed to hear, and that was actually really awesome, for me to get that feedback. But I gave out the advice that nobody can make you feel a damn thing because they can't. It's all up to you. And nobody can make you do a damn thing because they can't. It's all up to you. And then yesterday on Monday, I was like, okay, I'm using my inhale exhale mug today because I allowed my peace to be disturbed. But hey, I did allow my peace to be disturbed. So it was on me to allow the information that I was taking in and processing to take my peace away. So I have a twofold message about that. One, sometimes we have to process something before we can be okay with it. And I'm not saying I'm okay with all the stuff that I found out on the news yesterday and then happened over the weekend, but I did have time, I took the time to process it so that I could, absorb and figure out maybe what I can do to make myself feel better about my place in the earth and in this situation. But I also want to reiterate that it was nobody's words that bothered me, because when you allow somebody's words to bother you, words have power, and you give them your power when you give up your emotions to their words. I know these two messages, back to back, could seem a little bit, like I'm being hypocritical, but when I talked about not letting words bother one, and, it's all up to us how we react, I was very frank in the fact that I'm only able to follow that advice on my very best days, and if I'm lucky, that advice lives with me on my worst days. But it's completely human to be upset by seeing someone else's human rights be stripped away, or by having your human rights dangled in front of your face for votes and campaign money. And maybe it's even upsetting to have a conversation with someone when they give back the same rhetoric that is damaging to at least the human rights in your country, if not the whole political system. But that doesn't mean I allowed those words to take power over me. I allowed myself to understand what was said, be bothered at the way that it was said, process and reflect, and never gave anyone else the ability to hold power over me with their words or give up my power to those words. I had a moment and I gave some advice that went along with it. And today I just thought, maybe I should clarify some few things, because I was wanting to do that addendum about words holding power over you after Saturday anyway. I just didn't have any time. Happy Tuesday.